Welcome to ComfortTV.channel news, bringing you verified and balanced news from Nigeria and around the world. I am Faith Kevin. Thank you for joining us again. First, the headlines. Federal government introduces bricklaying, plumbing, 24 other trades for technical education curriculum. Court orders arrest of 3 men over alleged destruction of 200 million naira building in Onitsha. Governor Bago urges herdsmen to embrace ranching. Bauchi government uncovers 100 health ghost workers to face sanctions. And on business news, FIRS EFCC unites to tackle tax evasion. On the foreign scene, FBI says Charlie Kirk's assassin's high-powered rifle found. And on sports, ex-Premier League referee Coot denies child indecent image charge. Now the news. The federal government has unveiled a major reform of the nation's technical education curriculum, introducing 26 new trade areas that will take effect from the 2025-2026 academic session. The Ministry of Education said the new structure is designed to align skills acquisition with industry demands while reducing curriculum overload for students in federal technical colleges. Folashade Boriowo, spokesperson of the ministry, explained that all federal science and technical colleges, FSTCs, will now transition into full-fledged federal technical colleges, with students required to take one trade course in addition to general subjects. According to her, the Ministry of Education, Tunji Alausa, stressed that the reform aims to produce a workforce that is both technically skilled and industry-ready. Folashade Boriowo, spokesperson for the ministry, explained that all federal science and technical colleges, FSTCs, will now transition into full-fledged federal technical colleges. An Onitsha Magistrate Court, presided over by Her Worship Ukamaka B. Okoye, has issued a bench warrant for the arrest of 3 men accused of unlawfully destroying a property valued at 200 million naira after they repeatedly failed to appear before the court. The accused, Ifeanyi Chukwuchiukwu, 45, Osita Okoro, 42, and Ugochukwu Mbekwe, 52, are standing trial for allegedly pulling down a 7-room duplex under construction belonging to one Okechukwu Elowe. When the matter came up for hearing, the prosecuting police officer, ASP Hassan Ochofu, informed the court that the men had evaded service of the police charge sheet and refused to accept court hearing notices, deliberately frustrating the proceeding. Lawyers representing the first and third accused persons tendered what they described as doctors and medical reports from recognized hospitals claiming their clients were unfit to attend court. However, Magistrate Okoye rejected the reports, ruling that the excuses were repetitive and not serious enough to prevent their appearance. ASP Ochofu further alleged that the accused had attempted to intimidate the complainant and were unlikely to attend trial unless compelled. After considering the submission, Magistrate Okoye granted the prosecution's request and issued a bench warrant for the arrest of the 3 defendants. The case was adjourned to November 4, 2025 for further hearing. Governor Umaru Bago of Niger has reiterated the need to sensitize the Fulani community to adopt cattle ranching for improved livestock management and to mitigate insecurity resulting from farmer-herder clash. The governor stated this during a courtesy visit by representatives of various Fulani groups under the auspices of the Madako Foundation for Conflict Resolution and Empowerment on Thursday in Minna. Bago described ranching as the best and most improved platform for livestock, hence the need for the Fulani people to embrace it, as it will equally generate more income for them through value chain production. He described the Fulanese as hardworking people and acknowledged the efforts of the state government in identifying those who engage in nefarious activities. Bago cautioned those who invade people's farms against such practice for peace to reign. The governor, who urged them to enroll their children in schools, applauded the efforts of the CEO of the Madako Foundation for her initiative in creating avenues for Fulani children to return to school. He called on educated Fulani sons and daughters to come to Niger to improve nomadic schools. Dr. Abubakar Umar Girey, who represented the Lamido of Adamawa, commended the governor for his unending love and support for the Fulani people. Earlier, Hawa Ibrahim Madako, Sambo, the Chief Executive Officer of the Madago Foundation for Conflict Resolution and Empowerment, stated that the foundation was established to support families with children who have special needs. The Bauchi state government says it has uncovered more than 100 ghost workers in the state's health sector, vowing to punish them under civil service rules. Mr. Sambo Alkali, the executive chairman of Bauchi State Hospital Management Board, made the remark at a news conference in Bauchi on Thursday. According to him, the names of all identified ghost workers would soon be submitted to Governor Bala Muhammad and subsequently dealt with in accordance with civil service rules. Alkali stated that they are currently engaged with more than 40 doctors on the scheme, which includes consultants and medical officers who were carefully selected and scientifically distributed based on available data. He explained that it was a pool system that brought the professionals on board, adding that they also supervised the hospital facilities. He said that they were mandated by the governor to conduct a comprehensive gap analysis to improve service delivery. Also speaking, Mohammed Damban, the State's Commissioner for Health, stated that the governor had reiterated his commitment to collaborating with relevant agencies and partners to establish ready-to-use therapeutic food (RUTF) in the state. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and the LEA Kano State Strategic Command has recovered 150 blocks and 3 sacks weighing 112 kilograms. According to reports, the interception followed a road accident at Gadar Tamburawa on the Zario-Kano Expressway. This is contained in a statement issued on Thursday in Kano by the command's public relations officer, Mr. Sadiq Muhammad Megari. He said the incident occurred at about 6 a.m. on September 6, when NDLEA operatives on patrol heard a loud noise indicating a collision involving a Volkswagen Golf car and a truck. According to him, the person on the driver's side who is receiving medical treatment confessed that he is representing the consignor and has made similar deliveries both within and outside Kano in the past. Muhammad Megatari added that the driver also admitted to using a one-way route in attempt to evade NDLEA checkpoint. He commended the prompt and professional conduct of the patrol officers involved in the rescue. Muhammad Megatari observed that their action reflected the effective leadership of the NDLEA chairman, Brigadier General Muhammad Buba Marwa, retired. ComfortTV.channel's news returns shortly with business, foreign, and sports news. Many thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for joining us. On business news, the Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) have renewed their alliance to deepen collaboration, strengthen Nigeria's tax compliance framework, and protect public revenue from leakages. During a courtesy visit to the EFCC headquarters in Abuja on Tuesday, the FIRS Executive Chairman, Dr. Zach Adedeji, highlighted the importance of interagency synergy in building trust and sustaining Nigeria's fiscal stability. He says they cannot pursue 200 million Nigerians individually to do the right thing. Adedeji stressed that voluntary compliance thrives when taxpayers see visible results from government spending. He attributed Nigeria's ability to meet revenue targets to preventive strategies and collaborative efforts with sister agencies like the EFCC, describing the achievement as a collective effort, not one by FIRS alone. Responding, EFCC Chairman Mr. Olaolu Koyede pledged unwavering support for the FIRS, noting that strong collaboration would send a powerful message to potential tax defaulters. Still on business, the Central Bank of Nigeria has kicked off the development of a new strategic framework for the country's payments ecosystem with the launch of the Nigerian Payment System Vision 2028 (PSV 2028). Setting the stage for a more inclusive, innovative, and globally competitive digital financial system. At the inaugural meeting of the PSV 2028 Project Committee held in Lagos, the Director of the Payment System Policy Department (PSPD), Mr. Musa Itokba Jimo, described the initiative as a national assignment with the potential to transform how individuals, businesses, and governments interact within the financial ecosystem. Reflecting on the journey from the early reforms of 2006 through the milestones of PSV 2020 and PSV 2025, Mr. Jimo highlighted that the new vision will build on past achievements to deepen financial inclusion, improve infrastructure, and promote innovation across Nigeria's financial services sector. On foreign news, the FBI has announced that Charles Kirk's assassin's high-powered rifle has been found. Utah's DPS Commissioner Bill Mason said that the suspect appears to be of college age. He also said that the police have images of the suspect. He added that they are confident in their ability to track the individual. FBI Special Agent Robert Bowles announced that the rifle was found in a wooded area where the shooter had fled and stated that the weapon will be further analyzed by the FBI laboratory. He further stated that a footwear impression and a forearm imprint have also been found, which are also in the process of being studied. Answering a question from the media, Bowles said that although they possess the image of the shooter, they can't comment specifically on his face as the investigation is on the way. 2 people were detained Wednesday, but neither was determined to be connected to the shooting, as both were released. The shooting drew bipartisan condemnation, and Trump ordered flags to be lowered at half-staff and issued a presidential proclamation. Cook had been fielding questions on mass shootings and gun violence when he was shot in the neck. A British man has died after falling from height from a car park at Gran Canaria Airport. The man, 53, fell more than 30 feet from the car park and was pronounced dead at the scene by emergency services. The incident is currently being investigated and police are looking at CCTV, according to local media. Authorities have not yet released the man's identity, although they said he was not a tourist. The incident occurred from a height of approximately 3 stories, about 10 meters. Investigators are examining whether the fall was accidental, intentional, or due to a structural issue in the car park. According to local media, police officers secured the scene and performed all necessary procedures before authorities allowed for the removal of the body. The accident caused shock among airport workers, but operations continued as the investigation took place. On sports, former Premier League referee David Coote pleaded not guilty to making an indecent image of a child at a court hearing on Thursday. The 43-year-old appeared at Nottingham's Magistrate Court, charged over allegations relating to a video recovered by police in February. Coote, who wore a navy suit, sat at the back of the court and spoke only to confirm his name and date of birth to enter his plea during the 18-minute hearing. The charge of making an indecent image of a child refers to activities such as downloading, sharing, or saving abuse photos or videos. The former referee was granted conditional bail by District Judge Gillian Young and was told to appear at Nottingham Crown Court on October 9. Coote was sacked from his officiating role in December after a video showing him making derogatory remarks about former Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp in 2020 came to light. He was also banned from officiating by European governing body UEFA until June 2026 after a different video emerged of him snorting a white powder through a banknote while in Germany for Euro 2024. In a January interview, Coote came out as gay and said his struggles to hide his sexuality had contributed to bad choices. State on Sports, pole vault world record holder Armando Duplantis said Thursday that he hopes the World Championship in Tokyo will be more fun than the apocalyptic Olympics there 4 years ago. The Tokyo Games, delayed a year to 2021 because of the pandemic, were held in strict conditions to prevent the spread of the virus, with fans shut out of most events and athletes forced to undergo tests and social distancing. Duplantis won gold and, like other athletes, received his medal wearing a mask in an empty stadium. There will be no such restrictions when the World Championship begins on Saturday, with fans expected to flock to Tokyo's National Stadium, which seats almost 70,000. Duplantis is aiming to better his own world record for a 14th time, and he said he hoped to enjoy the experience more than the Tokyo Olympics. Duplantis is one of the biggest names competing in Tokyo, where he would chase a 3rd world title. He is being pushed by Greece's Emmanuel Karalis, but Duplantis is untouchable on his day and arrives in Tokyo fresh from winning at the Diamond League finals. And that's our news bulletin for today. But before we go, here is a recap of our top stories. Federal government introduces bricklaying, plumbing, 24 other trades for technical education curriculum. Court orders arrest of 3 men over alleged destruction of 200 million naira building in Onitsha. Governor Bago urges herdsmen to embrace ranching. Bauchi government covers 100 health ghost workers to face sanctions. On business, FIRS EFCC unite to tackle tax evasions. And on the foreign scene, FBI says Charlie Kirk assassins high-powered rifle found. On sports, ex-Premier League referee Coot denies child indecent image charge. Thanks for watching. For breaking news, exclusive interviews and more, follow us online at ComfortTV.channel on all platforms. Remember to like and share our videos, subscribe to our channel, click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. I am Faith Kevin. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed.